Okay, what's up, guys? I'm doing kind of a different stream today. Uh, I'm not playing Habbo as I usually do. I'm taking a few days break off of Habbo because it's been interrupting my sleep schedule. But today I'm gonna play this RPG, which is called Off, and this is a game that I played a year ago. The game originally came out in 2008, and it was an RPG Maker, um, an RPG Maker game, like an indie game. But they re-released it a year ago for its 17th anniversary. And I guess, I don't think they redid the graphics, but they redid the entire soundtrack. And I played it because it's kind of a meta RPG. It was one of the inspirations for Undertale, which is an RPG I really like. And also, the remake was worked on by Toby Fox and Camellia, which are two musical artists that I like. So, you might have heard the soundtrack of this game if you watch some of my recent Habbo streams since I came back. And yeah, mainly playing this again because I really like the music. And the game itself just has a really cool vibe. Kind of unsettling and kind of dystopian. It has a lot of color theming, which is interesting to me. Use a lot of primary colors. Is yellow a primary color? I guess yellow is kind of a secondary color. Okay. And it has some puzzles, so I'm actually gonna take out my notebook so I can write down some stuff. I don't think I can remember all the puzzles from last year when I played it. Alright, I guess we'll get started. And I'm probably not gonna have my face cam on today, so as to be like less distracting, but we'll see. Okay, caution. It's possible that certain scenes in this game may prove shocking to an unwarned public. Or maybe not. Okay. I'm gonna put in my name. I'm gonna be Sesu today. Wow. What a surprise. Actually, usually whenever I'm playing an RPG, I pick out whatever the default name is. But I don't know what the default name is, so I'm just gonna go with Sesu. Okay, you have been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you both out in Zone 0. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. Okay, and our game is off. One interesting meta thing that this game does is, like, you, the player, and the protagonist are considered as two different people. And as you can see, the main character is talking directly to us. To move my body, use up, down, left, right. To interact with the environment, use Z. Okay, this is us. We're the Batter. I really like this character on the right. This is the Judge you can see in the frame here. Okay, we're in Zone 0. There can be no living beings in Zone 0. I deduce, therefore, that you are a figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I'm the Judge. And I'm aching to know your name, my dear illusory interlocutor. I shouldn't have played this game because there's a lot of long words, and I'm bad at reading. I'm the Batter. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission. Delighted, I'm sure, but I'm not addressing the body, only the soul that it harbors. What is your name, controller? Okay, so he's talking to us, not the Batter. His name is Sesu. He can't talk to us. However, he can see and hear everything. Although to me you are nothing more than an imaginary specter, I must say that I am delighted to make your acquaintance as well, my dear Sesu. I believe we need your help. Many people require my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. That is true, I do love cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help, sir. I see, but what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable. Therefore, I agree to serve as your guide through this place, if I may be of assistance. Thanks. Alright, let's walk through. I really like the color scheme. It's very striking. Okay, we have some very RPG-esque obstacles here. Quite peculiar. Okay. Okay, as I said, there are some puzzles. I'm going to write down the numbers on the wall here, just in case we need it. 448287C. Okay, we have a treasure chest, a luck ticket. Okay, so let's look at our items. Okay, a luck ticket recovers HP. Okay. Combat speed is thoughtful. You can make it really slow or really fast. I thought there was like a... I thought there was a difficulty level, but maybe not. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorical being. Might you in fact be a person of flesh and blood? I think so. So I was mistaken from the first, and you did not even interrupt my fanciful soliloquizing. Yeah, come on, dude. I'm a human! You are the first living being I've ever met in this place. I had concluded, therefore, that Zone 0 was empty. It's all too obvious that I was mistaken. Now then, there are other zones. In those territories, you may find yourself subject to the violent attentions of certain hostile individuals. Your sacred mission may well lead you to those places. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Okay, let's do the combat tutorial. Okay. It's the battle screen. Okay, I'm on the right, he's on the left. We can attack, defend, competence, and objects. Okay. Attack, pretty obvious. We attack the enemy. Okay. Alright, let's attack him. You can see this is the battle UI. Excellent, my dear sportive companion. Remember that the impact of your assault is determined by the level of both the batter and his opponent. Your iron volition may result in the occasional critical strike. This will cause the teeth to fly in heaps, I'm sure. When you're ready, strike again. Okay, it looks like we've gotten a critical attack. It is also possible for you or your adversaries to slyly avoid the offensive moves you exchange. Just as it is your goal to purify these specters, they may wish to eliminate you. You may guard against such feeble attempts. What's up, Elysius? Okay. Okay, he's about to crit us, so we should defend. Okay, we only took 6 damage. Let's defend again. Okay. Competence permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects grants you access to the inventory you are carrying. Now let us attempt to utilize an object. Take this luck ticket and graciously use it on the batter's person. Okay. So you can probably guess. Objects is just items. Okay, we must speak of competences. Speaking generally, there are special moves that trigger oh my god, surprising effects. See, I'm already getting bad at reading. For example, a competence might trigger an unusually powerful attack or induce a resurgence of health points. In any case, you must remember that using a competence will incur some degree of competence cost. Okay, you can see that I have 100C in the corner. Okay. Let's use Run with Courage. Okay. Okay, we have Wide Angle, which is like analyzing the enemy, and this attack. Okay, the elements in this game, this is a metal element attack, which works against ghosts or specters. So this is going to do a lot of damage. You must remember that there is a cost to showing your steely resolve in this way. Your sacred mission will depend on your mastery of these abilities. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of you and your conferrers, oh my god, or those of your opponents fall to 0. Do take care of your health if you're hoping to pursue a career in purification. Okay. Now you're ready to dispose of all the impure obstacles standing between you and the success of your luminous mission. Alright. So you guys can get the idea of this game. Okay. We still need to do a bit more training. Okay, I need to... What did I need to... What language was this game originally released in? I cannot remember. What language was this in? Oh my god. Alright, well, I don't really want to spend my time on Wikipedia, so we'll figure this out later. Okay, we have a puzzle here. Ah, yes. M-dash. They use a lot of M-dashes in this game. Okay. Passing through here will require the careful operation of your cerebral apparatus. You know, the one bathing limply in your languid cranium. I believe that these floating blocks correspond, in some way or another, to the symbols you see before you on the wall. Okay, this is a pretty hard puzzle, guys. Let's see if we can figure this out. Wow. Oop. Okay. It always messes me up when a stairway or a door puts you in the opposite side of a room. 2. Okay. What's this guy doing? Crunch, nom nom, crunch. Okay, the point that I was trying to make was that this game was not originally released in English. I think it was initially released in French, I think. And the creator of this game is from Belgium. I don't think that he is a professional game maker. Okay. Luckily, I've already written down the numbers from the basement, so we can open this up. 2, 8, 7. Okay, and I think this is C. Wow. Okay, we've gotten some silver flesh. What does this do? Oh, this recovers the competence points. All right. I think we are on our way to Zone 1. Now feast your eyes upon an accessory that will prove especially useful on your purifying quest, my enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube floating in the air, as you have no doubt noticed. Nevertheless, you will be able to distinguish it from its fellows by the tasteless contrast forced upon your gaze by its clashing colors, which defy any sensible theory of the visual arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for in spite of its questionable appearance, this red cube possesses an undeniable utility. In addition to restoring your health and competence points in their entirety, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a place of transition outside space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. Now I invite you to try for yourself in order to discover regions more populous than this deserted place. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly toward the zones ahead without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grip you. Okay. What's up, Elena? I'm here with another stream. Do not worry, I traveled too widely across the zones of this world. I'm certain we will meet again. Ah yes, by the by, take this. This curiously named item is the key that will grant you entry to Zone 1. Have I explained that you can, at any moment, examine yourself and your inventory by pressing C? Okay, we got the Leo card. We're going to get a lot of key cards that let us into new zones. And I think they're all, like, astrology themed. Okay, let's save. This is my previous game, which apparently I also named Sesu. But I gave it a capital letter, so. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go. Here's the world map. Okay, there are several zones, as you can see. Hopefully you guys can hear the background music, because it's very good. All right. And we'll see what the color is for this. Should I try to voice act? I'm not gonna voice act. Tramway 1 is a very convenient way to travel between all the different regions of Zone 1. Okay. Here we are in Elson. Voice act, please. Okay, let's go to Damien. I'm not good at voice acting. I'll try to give more aggressive or passive voices, depending on who I'm talking to. Tramway 2 hasn't run for a very long time. Okay. A visitor? Welcome to the smoke mines. You having a bad day? Why is that? May I ask who you are? Are you an inspector? No, I'm the Batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The Batter? The impure spirits. Are you some sort of prophet? Maybe a man of faith? Yes, something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Sesu. Oh, I don't know him. He must be part of senior management. Stupid Maple Story stuff. Was it drama or just the game being stressful? In any case, that's good. That means they approved our requests. Come with me. I'll explain your assignment. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna get some lore. Okay, honestly, I skipped all the lore the first time I read this and played this. But we'll go over it. You're here in the smoke mines of Damien, in the south of Zone Number 1. Take notes, guys. There's gonna be a quiz. Here we send laborers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. Using various tools, we put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sends to the other zones. So I think some of the elements in this game are metal, smoke, and I forgot the rest. The rest of it flows freely and forms into the air. Well, it forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we can live. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Okay, so the first element is smoke. Without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. There we are. And so, well, how do I put this? Where are the impure spirits? Yes, there we go. There are many specters in the mines, and they are getting more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be better if you didn't go there, because the regulations forbid visitors from accessing the smoke mines. So, here's what we're going to do. There's an annex in the mines that nobody ever visits. But a miner went in there some time ago. He says he saw something strange, nothing like the usual. So I thought, maybe that's the leader of the specters. So there we are. If you accept, you'll go into the annex and kill the leader of the specters. Then the specters will disappear, and we can do our jobs again. There we go. There we, do you have any questions? No. Ah, great. Impeccable. The tunnel's right down there. Okay. Elena says both. Is there a lot of drama on Maple Story? I saw there was a lot of silly drama on the Habbo Origins server today. Soon I'll be promoted. I could do surveillance in Alma. I can't wait for that day to arrive. Buddy, it's not looking good for you. What happened in the Origin server? Someone came in and they were complaining that they got banned because they were accused of doxing and like harassing people, and they said it wasn't true, and they did like some ultimatum like unban me within 48 hours or something is gonna happen. I don't know. It was very dramatic. I honestly just copy-pasted the entire Discord log and pasted it into ChatGPT because I couldn't be bothered to read all of it. But people are being very sarcastic about it. I'll, I can send you the ChatGPT summary. It's just petty drama. Who was banned? It was like Mika BTC, I think. Or Mina BTC. I actually don't really know the people that well. Okay, anyways. Alright. Well. Who do we have here? Is it not Sesu and his charming jumping jack, the batter? Are you the leader of the specters? Aha! No, certainly not. I'm only passing through, not unlike the smoke which is extracted from this pale and metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. To tell the truth, I'm perplexed. I believe this is one of those peculiar things which is called a spherical add-on. I've tried to appropriate it myself, but the operation has failed repeatedly. But I'm thinking perhaps you, who are not of the physical order of things, could succeed in binding the spiritual entity to your own. Okay. Add-on Alpha has joined you. What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Well then, since it has chosen to accompany you, I can only advise you to make the most possible use of it. Okay. Alright, there's nothing in here. Okay, you guys may notice here that we have someone in our party, which is Alpha. Class is Father. And our main character is the Batter, who is Savior. Is there anything we can equip? Probably not yet. Okay. Did she get permed? No, she got permed from like HTC or something. Alright. What do you have to say for yourself? Ah, you've returned. So have you killed the leader of the Spectres? No. It wasn't there. Oh, really? Damn. Oh gosh. Well then, I guess I'll have to let you enter the main gorges in that case. But, the regulations forbid it. Alright, I suppose this would be an extraordinary case, as defined in paragraph 5. So, good. Well, the primary mines are on the right. There. You got banned also? What do you do? Okay. Oh, I think there's like some Easter egg around here. I can't remember. Alright. There are phantoms down there. They keep us from doing our jobs properly. This is my break time anyway. What are you doing here? Are you with one of the mine inspectors? Okay, whatever. Alright, I think we're gonna start getting into some battles. The lamps don't always work in the farthest corridors, and since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost. There are phantoms in all the tunnels. Be careful, sir. And besides, who let you in here? The regulations normally prohibit visitors from outside. Ooh. Okay, you can also change your pillar art. So, if you're a psycho and you don't want any pillar box art, you can turn it off. Or you can set it to the fun... Oh! I have all these unlocked? I forgot. Okay. I'm not going to show the other ones because I don't want any spoilers. Okay. Ali said I was causing drama, kicking franchise from Doge's casino. What the heck? That sounds like drama. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I'm the voice of forgiveness. Come to eliminate your wretched forms. Alright, here we go. What did you say? I said that sounds very dramatic. Like melodramatic. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Alright. Ooh. Let's see. I said I didn't do it, but I'm still banned. Okay. Yeah, that sounds very silly. Alright, let's attack the one that's about to hit us. This game really reminds me of... Okay, Earthbound, obviously. I haven't really played a lot of old JRPGs. I would like to play Chrono Trigger at some point. Okay. Alright, the yellow blocks restore your HP and competence points. Okay. I like any kind of RPG that's kind of vibey, has good music like this. I'm working. I'm being productive. Sure thing, buddy. Okay. Unfortunately, there are a lot of random battles. So... But... the battle music is good. I'm streaming your stream to my friend Gok. He likes it. Yo, I appreciate it. It is nice to play a game that's chiller than Habbo. Not as stressful. Okay, what's down here? There's a door, but it seems to be locked from the inside. Okay. Let's get rid of this one-eyed specter. I think there's... Let's see. Okay, let's attack this. I need to know what the element is of these enemies. Magnolia. A severed head, floating in the air. Unable to detect type. Resists metal. Weak to smoke. Okay. Okay. And this is a metal attack. So, I don't want to use my competence on it. Okay. I like the status effects too. Like lethargic. When you play... You know, usually in RPGs, they have status effects like poison or like sleep or paralysis. I like when games change it up and give you silly effects like lethargic or... In Earthbound, if you are poisoned, it's like you have a cold. I can't remember the other ones. Okay, did you come from the smoke mines? Yes. But it's full of specters in there. Yes. Are you a specter? No. Then who are you? Were you sent here by the Queen or by Dedan? Okay, Dedan is going to be another important character here. No. But, you still know how to fight the specters? You could destroy them? Yes. Oh, that would be great. There are specters in the big barns. Barns? Yes. Okay, we're gonna get a bit more lore. I think these drawings are from like some old encyclopedia or farmer's almanac or something. You are here at the metal farmsteads of Pentel, on the east side of Zone 1. Our job is to cut livestock in two and extract the metallic rocks from inside the carcasses. Okay, so the way they get metal is they cut cows open, which is a little silly. All the low-grade metal is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and worked to create objects. Some of it is loaded into crates and sent to the other zones also, so that they can have objects in ground too, I guess. It's an essential element, the first of the four elements. Okay, so we have two first elements, being smoke and metal. Because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on, and they would sink and drown. There. And so, there are specters in the big barns. I must purify the mines first. Ah, yes, but the barns aren't that big, and, it would be good if you took care of them fast, because the Queen's inspector is going to arrive at any moment. So, please, could you do the barns first? Alright. Haha! Great! Haha! Thank you so much! The barns are over there, to the right. They aren't big at all, you see. It'll all be done super quickly. Let's go over here. Oh! Did you see? There's the Easter egg. I think it's gone forever. You can rewind if you missed it. I don't think there's anything else that's like hidden on the ground. It's not like Pokemon where you have to like constantly press A to see if there's any invisible items. I'd rather work here than in the smoke mines. At least we get some fresh air. Okay, here's our cows. They're very cute. You shouldn't get attached to the animals. Once you are, it's difficult to put your hands inside. Ew. What the hell? Okay. Let's move on here. This is a bush. These balls are heaps of worked metal, which are going to be sent to other zones. They're, metallic. Wow. It's very interesting. Okay, what do you got to say? It's important to pay close attention to the nutrition of the animals if you want high quality metal. That is true. Oh, what's this guy have to say? You're going to destroy the specters? Hurry up, we're expecting the Queen's inspector at any moment. Okay. Let's kill all the specters. Ooh, there's a big guy here. Fat specter. Okay. I'm hoping to level up. Oh, he's hasty. This is a fast one. So I played through this game last year, and when I got to the end of the game, ooh, Alpha leveled up. Okay. When I got to the end of the game, sometimes, like, when I'm really into a game, I'll go online and just, like, read the wiki for it. Is that a different enemy? Aha. Okay, that is a different enemy. So I read through the wiki, And I feel like this is just like an estimate, but I think I completed the game at like level 25 or something. And toward the end of the game, there aren't that many enemies to defeat. But the competencies, they go up to like level 40 or 50. And it's like impossible to get to that level unless you're grinding. But I had already defeated all the bosses and like all the secret bosses, so there was really no reason to go back and continue leveling my character. Yo, what's up, Vapor? Okay, let's do a little puzzle here. Okay, that's it. Oh my god. I've got a migraine. Unexpected guest today? Who's your... Are you talking about you? Or are you talking about someone at your house? You? I'm the guest? Or you're the guest to me? I was just gonna chill and play this. Ooh, we leveled up. But I might hop on a call later. Oh, I tried calling you. Oh, yeah, I'm on Do Not Disturb. I didn't even notice. I'm not gonna hop on a call now, though. I'm really... Say it, you little shit. Oh, he said, can it? No, yes. How long has he been in there? I don't know. No, you don't know anything, do you? I could have guessed. Sounds like my parents. I'm just kidding. He will eliminate the specters. What makes him think he could wipe out these stupid ghosts? He thinks he's better than you, better than the queen. What the hell was that? Posture check? Wow, thanks a lot. Hold on a second. How do I mute that? I was gonna mute that for this stream. Hold on a second. No, I don't think that... Hold on a second. Let me go into studio mode. Okay. Okay. Actually... I'm just gonna put the alerts in here. Alright, anyways. Shut it. You think you're smarter than the rest, but you're all the same. Anyway, that's hardly important. The ghost will erase that prig. You think you won't? Of course not. Nobody but an officer of the Queen could fight these ghosts. If all of you would just listen to me more often, you wouldn't keep stepping in it. But then who's going to destroy them? I could have done it. But you don't deserve it. Too bad for you, you'll just have to solve your own problems. I know. Please. I'm leaving now. I'm going back to Alma. At least the people there are polite, not constantly cutting you off while you talk. But please don't. Goodbye. Get out of my sight. Don't. No, If you want to keep this place here, you better get the hell out of my way, right this instant. What a jerk! Who was that? Oh, and the specters? The barn has been purified. That... You must be very lucky. Who was that? That was Dadan. He's the Queen's inspector. You mean Spectre? Hold up. Is that why they call him that? Is he a ghost? No. The Queen wouldn't employ a Spectre, so he can't be one. But he's evil. I must destroy him. No, no, don't do that. He's an envoy of the Queen. You'd better go complete your work in the smoke mines. Please. In any case, he's headed to Alma. No one can go there without proper authorization. So, please, return to the smoke mines. Alright. Alright, now that we've moved forward the plot a bit. Oh my god! They're sticking their hands in the cow. Extracting bits of metal from inside cows isn't my dream job. But if I do it well, maybe I'll be transferred to Alma. Sure thing. Once you've extracted everything from the carcass, you slice it up into pieces and eat the meat. It's half of a cow. Okay, they cut the cows in half. Can you believe that? Okay. I wonder if there's anywhere else I can go in here. In the smoke mines. They say the metro stations are all named for important people from the past. I find it hard to imagine that things have not always been the way they are now. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go back in here and see if there's anything I missed. Oh, I can go over here. Let's see. We have this. This is like. It's not really a stealth section, but. It's dark in here. Okay. Let's see what kind of enemy this is. It's a ghoul with dusty breath. Okay, he's weak to metal. Special attack with low impact. Youch! Okay. Let's do this. I assume that's the strongest enemy. Alright. Let's keep going here. Oh my god, 2 more ghouls. Man, when I was a kid... I didn't really believe in ghosts, but there was this one time when I was at, like, summer camp. This is how much of a nerd I was. I went to summer camp, but it was like tech video game camp. And it was at, What is this? Okay. It was at Vassar College. So this was when I was in like, I think, was it elementary school or middle school? Maybe middle school. But it was really fun, and I went with a couple of my friends. But one night when I was there, they've actually said, I think someone told me that there were urban legends that the dorms were haunted. But when I was there, I had my only ever experience with sleep paralysis. I don't know if you guys deal with... Oh my god! I just noticed that my party member is dead. Jesus! I gotta go back. Oh my god. I might be cooked. Jesus. I don't want to use my revives because they're needed later in the game. Oh, shoot. I'm actually in trouble. Oh, no! Oh, don't attack me! Okay. Jesus. Okay, anyways. When I was sleeping in the dorms at Vassar College, I had my only ever experience with sleep paralysis, which is where you wake up from sleeping, but you're paralyzed and you can't move your body. And it's very common to hallucinate when this happens. And I like woke up and I felt like there was a ghost watching over me. It was so creepy and so scary. I don't know how people deal with that. I know it's like more common for certain people. And I've heard it's like particularly common for people that sleep on their back. But that's crazy. Other than that, I don't really believe in ghosts. But where I'm from, upstate New York, and around like the Northeast, it's pretty well known for having like ghost houses. So I've always wanted to go to one, but I've always been pretty pragmatic about that kind of thing. I do like ghost movies though. I think my favorite ever movie was The Ring when I was a kid. That's another thing that I got hyper fixated on. Like, I saw The Ring and I got obsessed with like reading about the lore, and like I heard, you know, The Ring is this movie about people who watch this videotape that's haunted by this dead girl, and if you watch it you die 7 days later. It's a classic. I don't know if Zoomers have watched this movie. It's so good. I guess it's kind of an outdated concept now that people don't really use physical media so much. The Ring, yeah. That's my favorite movie. I think they came out with The Ring too. So I watched The Ring and The Ring 2. They were both really good. That kept me up at night for years. Dude, me too. When you're a kid and you see that, that's like scary. Like you don't want to have a TV in your room after that. Yeah, fuck the TV. That movie was so popular. Did you ever see Scary Movie? Scary Movie was the movie that parodied other scary movies from the time. Was yeah. I think that was in Scary Movie too. Dude, I love those movies. Especially when I think it was Scary Movie 3 came out and they did the parody of The Ring. That's my favorite. Anyways, this music is so good. This is like... What am I doing? I haven't even been paying attention to what I'm attacking. I can't remember if this... I think this soundtrack... It's messed up. The soundtrack is like... on YouTube. As like videos. But it's like not on Spotify. I wonder if it's on Bandcamp or something. Okay. Oh, we found the switch. I wonder what it does. Wow, it lowered the blocks. Okay. Are we gonna have a break from random battles for a second? Oh, I wasted an item. Oh, I love this guy. The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? What I'm saying is that the average player isn't asking for all this complicated, tedious dialogue. Dude, he read my mind. There should be more action and fewer questions. Who are you? I'm Zachary, the traditional items merchant that's necessary in every video game. Whenever you go somewhere, you'll find I showed up just before you got there. But enough small talk. I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen to for hours. So why not let me see the color of your credits? Okay. I love this guy. Alright, so this guy will sell some very useful items. Let's see. Okay, so usually there's always like one armor that's always for the batter, and one armor that is always for the add-ons. And then both the batter and the add-ons can equip auras like this. So let's buy a few of these. Ooh, an eye. Okay. All right, we're making good progress. What? Where? How? Where did you come from? I came from the smoke mines. But how? What? But that's impossible. The lamps don't even work in there. You can't. Faith guides my steps. The faith? My mission is to purify the mines. But it seems the ghosts are especially numerous here. The specters. What is this place? Okay. Guys, get out your notepads and pencils. You are here at the... Oh my god. Shachiata Plastic Administration in the north of Zone 1. Our job is to fill out all of these forms. Afterward, we pack them, tie them up with string, and forward them to the couriers. Your cards are showing? Now, I know that's impossible. That can't be possible. There, they ship the bundles, and in exchange, we receive shipments full of plastic. Alright, I already forgot what this guy was telling me about. There's a lot of liquid plastic, which forms our lakes and oceans. And then there's solid plastic too, which is used to make various objects. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Because without plastic, the world would have no limits, and people would keep walking and never stop. Okay. So the next element is plastic. Okay. He's saying the specters all come from the Postal Service. That's where they mail out all the completed forms. The problem is that nobody can remember what floor it's on. Okay. Let's see. Okay, the basement is 00000. The ground floor is 00001. The roof is 99999. Okay. Let's go up to the ground floor, I guess. Okay. Oh boy. Let's go outside here. Have we restored service to the tram up here? Shachiata. Okay. I think that we can now go anywhere we want, which is nice. So we can save. I want to talk to this guy over there. I think I read the wiki, and this guy says something like, you shouldn't be over here. I need to install some mods for this game. Alright, let's talk to the folks in the lobby. Surely they have some information for us. Form 2584, stamp 10258. Okay, these people are all saying the same thing. I wonder if 10258 is where the post office is. No. Form 41602, stamp 39675. Oh! 67, baby. Form 87666, stamp 2584. Okay, by the way, I am writing all this down. Even though I know this is not going to be worth it. And it's not going to be useful. But I think one of these guys is actually telling me the floor I need to go to. 57608, stamp 58558. God. Form 26206, stamp 62633. Form 50550, stamp 69625. Oh my god. Okay, honestly, when I started writing these down, I didn't think that all of them would have unique things to say. 43636. Oh my god. I guess I could also just look this up on a wiki instead of talking to all these assholes. Form 67623, stamp 7560. Okay. Form 86840, stamp 95362. Stamp 10119, stamp 14770. Oh my god. All right, thanks for nothing. Let's go to the roof. Oh, it's our friend. I love this guy. Gracious heavens, you again? You're decidedly unavoidable. One might even believe he was being followed. Yet your footsteps do not deceive you, for this place could certainly use the sacred blows of your holy bat. Perhaps you already know that the floor of this building housing the administration's postal service is haunted by ectoplasms. Finding the floor from which these intangible monsters originate, in order to slay them, would be most judicious. Perhaps the task before you stretches too wide for your narrow mind? If that's so, I may perhaps be able to provide you with advice. Okay. Open your ears wide and listen well, for nothing will make me say this twice, not even the most pathetic entreaties. In one of the 4 rooms constituting the ground floor, the employees seem to have been trained under most particular directives. Additionally, if it were necessary to make a choice, I would choose the lower case over the upper case. That is all. Okay. Let's go down. All right. Let's take a look here again. Okay, I think it's this one. They all say the same thing. And we have to take the one that's lowercase. So 10258. Let's see if we did it. Wow. Okay. Let me make sure I have that written down. But nobody is here. What's going on? Can I check any of these boxes? Probably not. Ooh, this guy has a funny voice. I'm the batter. Where are the phantoms? I'm very afraid. Help me. Oh! Oh my god. This guy is burnt. Alright, let's see his characteristics. Okay, he's an overworked employee. Burnt type. Resists metal. Resists bats. Weak to smoke. Okay. Weak to symbols. Okay. So... oh, this one inflicts poison. I didn't notice that I learned this. Oh! He clocked out. Maybe it's his suit that is taking control of us, his brain. Strange. That is strange. Let's read these. Something strange is written on this form. First version. They lie 6 feet under, surrounded by hot metal and liquid plastic. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a puzzle, but I can't remember what the point of it is. Second version. They are 8 and they have long beards. They watch what is happening from their high silver spheres. Okay. Ooh, look at these cute fellas. Tiburce. They remind me of, like, chameleons with the long tails. I feel like since I work with kids, I talk about animals a lot. And chameleons are one of the types that get brought up a lot. Okay, Furious Home Run. Alright. Oh my god. We're on the 102... 10,258.67th floor. Let's go, guys. That's my favorite number. Third version. A single big insect whose mandibles spit meat. Is this supposed to be, like, talking about bugs? Alright. I can't remember if burnt types are resistant to metal or not. Fourth version. They are 4. Each one's assigned to an element. They protect their respective crystals. Okay. Oh boy. I'm gonna have needed to have written all this down. Shall we do... Is this a specter? Flying soul with bad intentions. Beast type. Resists meat. Weak to plastic. Okay. I'm pretty sure we don't have any kind of special attacks that are elemental. Besides the one. Oh my god, my guy died again. I just realized that. We're getting cooked. At least these guys don't do very much damage. I have to go all out with my competences to get rid of these fellows. Do you guys have a favorite animal? I feel like my favorite animal is a... It's hard to say. Maybe rabbit? I think I mentioned that I went out to this farm like 3 weeks ago. And they had turkeys and goats and cows and deers. Not deers. Deer. Let's see. Last version. There are but 2 in the secret zone. Interesting. Can I get back here? Okay. What's this guy asking me? The code? Oh no! Okay, suddenly I remember this. I remember this puzzle. I screwed up. Alright, we gotta go back and read all these. Last version. There are but 2. Okay. I'm pretty sure each piece of paper gives... gives 1 digit to the code. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go through a bunch of random battles again. But at least we'll level up and we can use more fun competences. Anyways, when I went out to that farm, um, it was, I think they had like one tiny rabbit cage, like near the entrance. That had like 4 or 5 rabbits in it. But then, like, as you went deeper into the park, okay, the 4th digit is 4. As you went deeper into the park, like, the other animal enclosures also had rabbits. So, like in the turkey enclosure, okay, the 5th digit is 5. There were rabbits just chilling out. And they were very cute. I almost want to get a rabbit as a pet at some point. Rabbits are really funny. And my friend, like, my friend has rabbits. It's my friend that's in Japan. He has rabbits, and he also has chinchillas. And apparently chinchillas are very hard to take care of because I think they're like a cold weather animal where they like overheat really easily. So you need to constantly keep the air conditioning running in your house so it maintains like the perfect temperature. Okay. Third version, a single big insect. Elena, you like rabbits? I want to go to like a rabbit cafe. I wonder if that's something they have in Seoul here. There's so many animal cafes here. I promised my coworker, the one that bikes, that we would go to this place called Zulong Zulong, which is kind of like a kid's, I don't know if it's like a petting zoo or if it's like part petting zoo, part aquarium. But it's like a chain of like places you can go and see animals like capybaras and birds and penguins and stuff like that. Okay, the second digit is 8. Oh my god. Alright, let's go all the way back. It's really annoying that they don't tell you about the puzzle until you get to the very top of the level. Okay. First version. They lie 6 feet under. Okay. Alright. Have you guys been writing this down? If I had a big chat, I could ask them to write down the password for me. Ugh. Well, this is kind of nice because since no one's played this game before, I can't cheat. And people can't give me the answers unless they look it up on a Wikipedia or something. Alpha can use converted string. Okay. What's that? Special attack with average impact. Okay. Oh my god, it's getting late. It's 2 a.m. Okay. Another thing about rabbits. There's one time that I went out in Hongdae, which is a very trendy area of Seoul. Me and my friend went out to Hongdae. We were both really hungover from drinking the previous night. But she needed to like go get her iPhone screen fixed because she like just dropped it and it exploded. But as we were walking around, we saw this old guy that was carrying something called, what is this called? It was like a pygmy rabbit. Oh shoot. I didn't enter the code correctly. Hold on. Can I show you what these look like? Hold on a second. Oh my god. This rabbit was so cute. Let me show you. I should have prepared this beforehand. It was like this tiny rabbit. It's like the size of your fist or smaller. And it was just like riding around on his shoulder. And we were like, "Oh my god." But we didn't want to talk to him because we thought he was gonna like ask us to pay money to take a picture with it. But no, he was just chill. He like let us pet the rabbit, and then he was like, "Okay, have a nice day." So that was a really nice experience. I should probably look and find those pictures. I thought I got a... Oh. Let's do this metal attack. Let's go. I'm going to Alma. It will be nice. Oh my god. Our fellow is dead. Oh, we're at the director's office. Okay, I think this is almost the boss fight. Scram, you little bastards. This is my zone. You're not welcome here. Out of my sight, you godforsaken phantoms. You! It's you, the source of all my troubles. The ectoplasmic lord who set his goddamn sights on my beloved zone. What do you want? What is it that compels you to be such a pain in my ass? I dedicated my whole life to this place. You have no right to corrupt it with your pathetic ghosts. Begone! The batter says, "You're mistaken. I'm not a phantom. I'm a purifier. I've come to cleanse the world of these ectoplasmic beings. How dare you talk to me? And how dare you think I'd just swallow it? He's saying a bad word. I'm not going to say that. Listen good. I'll make this simple. Get out of here and take your goddamn specters with you, or I'm going to kill you. I hope that's clear enough for you. If I see you again, you're dead." Oh. Rated R Undertale. Yeah, this is like Undertale except purple. Oh my god. Thanks for the posture check, sir. I will be checking my posture. Okay. Okay, I'm checking my posture. Okay. I'm gonna mark these as fulfilled. Wow, thank you. I'm really checking my posture. Okay. Let's get out of here. Now we can take the tram to Alma. Okay. Let's see. Alright. What do we got here? I don't think there's very much in here. Take a closer look. Oh gosh, it's a puzzle. Okay. March. The 4th day, Sunday of Lent. Sunday. Saint Cyril of Jerusalem. Okay. Alright, this guy's gonna ask me a question that I can't predict unless I listen to him. Okay. 2 of them come from Jerusalem and... Okay. Okay, what's the 3rd place? Oh god. I'm gonna write this down. Jerusalem and... Okay, I don't know. The Holy Trinity is made of... roses? I don't know. Our Lady wears jersey number... Oh my god. How many 3s are there in June? What? Oh my god. Cyril, Kevin, and... Oh my god. Okay. Okay. This one is from... Our Lady... Hold on. Our Lady of Lourdes. God. Do I have to count how many 3s there are? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, the 3rd is from Orta. Okay, the Trinity is made of... I already forgot. Roses? Okay. Cyril, Kevin, and Jonas. Okay. And Our Lady of Lourdes, right? Okay, I hope I got all these down correctly. Okay. 2 come from Jerusalem and 1 from Orta. The Holy Trinity is made of roses. Our Lady wears jersey number... Oh, shoot. I don't know. Was it 8? I don't know. I'll just guess 8. How many 3s are there in June? What? Maybe it was 22. Cyril, Kevin, and Jonas. God, I got it wrong. Okay. Our Lady is jersey number 11. Dang it. Okay, roses. Wait a minute. Oh, crap. It's not 11? Is it 6? Okay. If you turn the month of March upside down, what two-digit number can you read? Oh my god. $81. It's 81. Okay. What? That's not it? $87? Okay, let's get rid of this guy. 67. It could be. All right. Yay. All right. My fingernails are all dirty. Ooh. Look at this new area. It's very red. I'm here to see Dedan. Yes, of course. Okay, is this person going to tell us the last element? You are here at the Meat Mountains of Alma, in the center of Zone 1. I like the diagrams of these swimmers. Here, meat flows freely, perpetually filling these immense metal pools in which we find ourselves. Our work consists of pouring this meat into bottles before the fountains overflow. The meat is then sent to everyone in Zone 1 and beyond. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. So meat doesn't even come from cows. It just comes from... I don't know. Okay. Master Dedan has an office in the center of the fountains, but nobody has ever found it. Generally, Master Dedan only appears when it's necessary. Well, there. Who are you again? I've come to liberate the world from evil. Oh, really? Well then, can you liberate me? This guy is freaky. I do really like this. The guy with his head extending off screen. Okay. Maybe things will be better now. All right. Let's save our progress. I was going to keep playing until I got to the end of this section of the game. But this part may be long. So I don't know if I'll play all the way to the end of it. Bonjour, Sesu. In good form. Perhaps you have some credits to spare. Alright, do we have some upgraded stuff? Okay, the color of wrath. Okay. So we can sell some... Wait a minute. Oh, these are our 3rd defensive equipment, so... Okay, we're fully equipped. All right, I think we're ready to move on here. What's this? Let me work. All right, at least we'll take less damage now. I don't really want to waste my competence points. I guess it doesn't really matter. What type of animal do you reckon these things with the long noses are? Arpagon. Okay. Oh, we leveled up. We can use save second base. Nice. Pedalo recovery point. Call it Pedalo? Yes. Okay, let's restore all of our HP before we get on this. Alright, let's hop on. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Here we go with the puzzles again. Okay. We have a white 1 and a black 4. I'm gonna write this down. Okay, white 2 and a black 9. A white 3 and a black 8. A white 4 and a black 2. Okay. This does not it does not seem very complicated here. Okay. Are any of these specters, can I take any of these out quickly? Converted string. I remember the first time I learned about types of burns. Oh my god. When I was in elementary school, we did this thing called morning program. And it was like all of the grade schoolers had to go to this thing in the morning. This is really weird. I haven't talked about this in a while. In like years. I haven't even thought about this. I wonder if they still do this. Okay, I forgot who I was attacking. But in morning program, I can't remember how long it lasted. It was like 40 minutes or something. And we all went into like the cafeteria where they moved all the tables off to the side. And we would sing songs and like learn sign language. And we would always have like guest speakers come in and they would teach us like random stuff. And I think one of the speakers was telling us about like types of burns and how to avoid like touching the stove. And they told us about like first degree burns, second degree burns, third degree burns. Okay, we don't know the full code. And for some reason, the idea of third degree burns really freaked me out. Like, it's like destroying the cells in your skin. It's like melting off your skin. So scary. It really freaked me out as a kid. This guy looks pretty burnt up, though. I do not envy him. If I don't work, who will? Bro, You're so right. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, we have a 5 and a black 6 and a white 6 and a black 5. Okay, what the hell are these? Are these specters? They kind of look like specters. Troquantary? Some of the monsters in this game are very strange. This looks like a whale or a dolphin with like scoliosis. These guys have a lot of HP. Jeez. Alright. Alright. Is there anything down here? Oh. A treasure chest. How fun. Is there anything down here that we missed? Oh. 7 is 9. And 8 is clear. Okay, sweet. Let's heal again. I wonder which way is faster. Maybe this way? I really like these swan boats. Alright, let's see if we can defeat these a little bit faster this time. The Spectre, maybe? Spectre type? We'll use a lot of competence points here. Would you say this is supposed to be a whale? I wonder. They got kind of like the whale teeth. It would have like the plankton on it. Let's oh my god. Dude, my back is hurting from sitting and playing games. I think I'm getting too old for playing video games. And like my right wrist is hurting from pressing the arrow keys. Sorry to be such a baby about it, but it hurts. Okay, let's put in the code. Okay, 4, 9, 8, 2, 6, 5, 9. Let's see. Yay! Okay, what did that do? I kind of forgot, like, what we were doing here. I guess I'll go back down. Did that open up the middle part? Are we, like, getting close to the boss? The background of this game is making me want to eat like a lemon lime popsicle. Ooh, should I use poison? I feel like the poison is not that useful. Let's see. Oh! Well, that was useful. It killed the enemy. Since I have so many competence points, I feel like I should use some of these different options here. Okay. Ooh. I wish you good day, my ubiquitous companion. Before long, you will have admired every last scarlet and ultramarine landscape of this zone. You seem bewildered by the singular architecture of this place. If that is so, you really must learn to concentrate, so as to clearly distinguish between the opportunities afforded you by every corner of this labyrinth. Next time, you young drunkard, you might linger at the threshold of decision a little longer before leaping through one of those trapdoors. Okay. I'm pretty sure the puzzle in this area is that you want to follow the music. Oops. Okay, and don't be stupid like me. Let's see. Okay, we have to go whichever way the music is the loudest. All right. The volume is really messing with me. Okay, at least we've gotten strong enough that we can kill most of these enemies with one hit. That's the batter, at least. Okay. Alright, we made it out. We got a Joker, too. Alright. Is our boss going to be up here? Okay. So, I think once we go through here and we fight this boss, it's going to be difficult to return to this zone. So, I don't know. I hope we got everything. Hold on a second. I'm going to look and see if there's anything else I want to get in here. Just before we continue here. Anything else that we want to see? Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, apparently there is one thing that I missed. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can go back. Hopefully we can get there quite quickly. Okay. It is in... I think... Oh my god. I think it's in Damien. I had to do backtracking. This is the one thing that really sucks with these kind of RPGs, is that if you need to do any backtracking, it's made especially annoying because of the random enemy encounters. But I think this is something I missed during my first playthrough of the game. So I'm gonna try to do it. And hopefully we can kill all these enemies very quickly. Okay. Let's not waste any time here. Okay. We've got to go into the dark areas. Here. Okay. We need to find... Oh, wait. Let's see. There's a secret room in the mines. Okay, the bottom most hallway. Hold on a second. Let's go back here. Okay, all of these lights are on, but supposedly one is off. There's a strange switch on this lamp. Oh! We found it. Why did you open the door? The specters are going to attack us. Leave! Leave us right now. We're safe here, but we'll have to try to escape once we run out of meat. The regulations prohibit outside visitors in the main galleries. Get out. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, was that worth it? That might not have been worth it, but I wanted to see that because I completely missed that the first time through. Alright, let's get out of here. And let's go defeat the boss so we can move on. I like the music of the zone, but some of the later songs are a bit better, in my opinion. So, let's try to get there. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, they made the maze easier for me to go through now. Alright. Let's hop in. Alright. I don't think he's going to be very happy to see us. You! By the Queen's thousand faces. Are you crazy or just completely stupid? What part of I'm going to kill you didn't you understand? Let's go! Time for a banger! I'm the guardian of Zone 1. It's nothing without me. What mental illness enables the blind faith that keeps you from seeing the obvious? I'm the one who will purify this world. And you are the pest that eats away at this land. Prepare yourself. You will taste the pain, you sick spirit. I'll carve that insufferable grin clean off of your face. Okay, let's analyze the enemy here. Royal Guardian of Zone 1. No weaknesses. Okay, I forgot. Let's inflict poison. Okay. So he has no weaknesses, so there's not really any point in using Run with Courage. We're getting a lot of crits. Oh. Vapor, do you know this kanji up here? Isn't this Warai? Isn't this the laugh kanji? Alright. I remember the gimmick with this boss is that there's constantly a clock that is turning around. And his attacks are minute hand and hour hand. I think the hour hand attacks inflict some kind of status debuff. Debuff. Hold on a second. Alright, unfortunately, our partner is asleep. But yeah, okay, he's awake again. As far as I remember, the status effects don't last too long. And sleep and lethargic are not really that bad to deal with. So, this boss is pretty easy, to be fair. Oh, one thing I remember is that when you get a crit... Let's see if I get one. Half past. The den is hasty. Okay. Let's see. If I get another crit, I will use the competence. When you get a critical hit in, it also powers up your skills, your competences. So I think if you use... Oh shit. If you use wide angle when you're about to hit a crit, it'll show more information about the enemy. Aha! Resist metal, weak to meat. Jeez. Okay, we gotta revive a bit. Oh. We're asleep. Let's use this spell here. Okay. The dam. Oh. I think I missed a crit. Didn't I? Was I just talking about crits and then I got a crit and I forgot to use it? Okay. I think that is showing how much HP he has left. So we're almost there. Let's use some special attacks to speed this up a bit. I really like the, Ooh. Let's try using this. Wide angle. Oh, see? Now it shows the HP. 63 out of 750. Hell yes. Okay. Alright, let's finish this up. He's gone. That's it. There's no dialogue about losing or anything. He's just dead. Run with dementia. Wow. Huh. Oh, no, he's not dead. Is this a joke? I lost? Lost? You are defeated, Dedan, guardian of the first zone. This land is now pure. Would you like to save? Yes, let's save. Okay, we're gonna see this interlude. That didn't start well. Okay. We unlocked some new pillar art. Okay. Should I show you this now? All right, let's try going back to zone 1. And okay. You're gonna see that everything is black and white. Let me save the game before I do this. And if we go in here, okay, the tram is completely gone. Oh, we got some item. Okay, we got some combat item. All right, if we walk through this desolate land, okay, you'll see that there's no music. Is this a specter? Secretary. Humanoid spirit. Resist smoke, weak to plastic. Secretary does nothing. Okay, so we come back here, and everyone is gone. There's no color. And in the background, we're hearing, like, shouts for help. And there are these super powerful enemies walking around. Okay, and we are dead. Doing nothing. Can we even defeat any of these? Okay, no, we're done. The game's over. Okay. Let's get out of here. We do not want to fight these right now. What's up, Snozm? Snozm? I never considered redoing areas right after finishing them. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait. Sorry, I forgot. I forgot how to leave. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely not supposed to do that. I did it after doing a lot of the main game, and they were still super tanky. I don't know if you're supposed to go back, but it does give more context to the story. All right, here we are in Zone 2. The music in this is really good. Alright, we're in Bismarck. Center library, lower part. Okay. I remember this. This level is a little confusing. Because you're going around a circle around the library, but the only indication is which way this arrow is pointing. Okay, so I guess we're on the left side. And what do you have to say? I have no fear. I know how to stop being afraid. I'm not afraid. Do you want to know how? This page has taught me. I'm not afraid anymore. Give me 100 credits and I'll give you this page. Okay. Something we can look at. Okay. The third Enoch was a cold and something produced the blah blah element objects. Okay. Oh. Arcane legends tell of a queen who blah blah blah. Okay. We'll learn more about this later, surely. We can't get to the park. So, let's leave this alone. Wait, did we look at the sign? What's the sign say? Okay. Let's go around the outside one more time. All right, what's up here? Ooh, the shop. Okay. Oh my god, another banger. Alright, let's stock up. What's bro got here? Okay. Thank goodness we have a lot of credits. Which of these is better? Masashi Bat? Or Emmanuel Bat? 49 plus 8. Okay. Which one do we want to buy? Okay. Have you played this game before? I have. I got really into this game last year. Alright, let's get the David tunic. Color of pain, color of sadness. I do like this game. It's not like... It's not super deep, but I really like the vibe of it. Okay. Okay, we can't go into the shopping mall just yet. Special promo, buy 2 pounds of offal, get 1 pound free. It's an ad for plastic treasure chests. This is an ad for metal tables. This is an ad for raw meat. Okay. Let's go over to the next part. What's on this side? I don't think we can go over here yet. You live in Bismarck? It's strange that you're not wearing a tie. Is it? These barriers prevent people from falling into the plastic. They're even made of rubber, so you can't hurt yourself. That's good. I agree. The residential area is for residents only. Imagine the panic if intruders ever sneaked into our homes. My roommate saw me playing during a boss fight and was wondering what was going on. Did he like it? I really like the boss fights, even though they're kind of freaky looking. We should stop lending books to that man. He tears out the pages. It's almost dangerous. Yes. I'm going back upstairs. Hello, welcome to the library. I should point out that the upstairs floor is inaccessible because of the specters. There are ghosts inside this building? Yes. Why? I will eliminate them. To destroy the specters? But, you know, you could get hurt, and, there isn't anything up there. Just walls, shelves, chairs, and an old cat. A cat? I'm going up to purify that floor. Well, okay. And you can't really go up to the third floor. People were tearing pages out of the books. So I don't want anyone going up there anymore. It could be dangerous. I'm not doing anything. I like looking at the wall. This guy is chill. I like him. Okay. Anything on this side? These are fake shelves. These are all fake shelves. He was weirded out by the aesthetics, which, fair enough. Yeah. I like the aesthetics. I like the use of bright colors. Very satisfying. Alright. I prefer the fake books. There's no risk of damaging them. Should we read this? Why not? Oh boy. Hold on a second. Okay. Introduction, the creation of the modern world, the Guardians, the Queen and her son, the four zones, Zone 0, the Toad King and the Merchant, Appendix, Glossary, Author's Notes. Can we flip through this? Written by E.S. Oh, this is in French. There are lots of small booklets with notes here. Start player info is written on all the covers. This book is called How to Become a Super Combat Master of the Universe in 5 Lessons. What? I want to read that. Tales and Legends. A long time ago there lived an evil king. His face was so repulsive that he was known as the Toad King. One fine day, a masked man presented himself at the court and spoke these words. Good day, wicked ruler. Go from here and leave your people in peace, or taste the blade of my sword. The king replied, I am the king, and you are my subjects. It is not for you to oppose my will. So the masked man raised his sword and slew the king. Interesting. So the masked man killed the Toad King. The title of this book is unreadable. Okay, we have some flowers. This book is titled The Worm Children. And swarming so in the belly of the world, the 700,000 worm children of sin gnawed the order imposed by the queen. menacing her gentle rule. They are physical manifestations on this world of the sinister acts of the evil one. Lost forever in their sickly madness, they are beyond hope and beyond death. Only the queen herself, in the final battle, will annihilate the miasmic force of the worm children. Chapter 2 of the Apocalypse and the Dark Leashes. No different is the fate of all souls banished for their sins. They will be tortured eternally by the accursed horde of black leashes. Leeches that are found therein. Okay. For afterward, she appointed 3 guardians responsible for watching over the zones. The Firebird was installed as lord of the second zone, the eternal city of Bismarck. He was the tallest, the most beautiful, the most just. Okay, I wonder if we will meet the Firebird. Don't turn the pages. It makes too much noise. Okay. This book is titled The Cardinal Points. Read it. Okay. Oh. They're not allowing me to decipher this. Do I want to flip this? Oh, wait a second. Let's go. It is not necessary to know the cardinal points in the Pink Fortress, as there are big arrows showing the directions painted on the walls of the library. See the next page for the 4 symbols and their respective cardinal points. Okay. Oh. No matter which way I hold the book, it stays upside down. Okay, I get streamer privilege, so I can flip it. There's no title. Read it? Okay. I have run out of oxygen. That's a great book. Thank goodness for OBS. Okay. It's a treasure chest. There's a book with a page missing. Shall we insert the page? Oh. Let's take the page. Okay, this is a puzzle, and I cannot remember how to do it. Page 33. What page is... Oh! I forgot. If you hold down escape, it gives you a little hint about what to do. Okay. We've got page 33. Should we take this? What happened to the page I just had? You can only carry 1 page at a time. Okay, I guess I'll insert the page. Okay. Okay, this one... Okay, take page... I need to find a book that's missing page 33, I guess. Okay. I might have done this... Well, this is 33 also. Let's insert the page. Okay, what about this one? This is also 33. Okay, maybe it does not matter which book I put each page in. Let's see. What is this? Okay, what did I just get? I got a choleric symbol. Oh, that's not as good as what I have. Okay, they all seem to be 33. Okay. Does this mean that I have completed this part? I guess we can talk to the librarian again. Okay. Let's go back. All right. There is something I missed. $32, $33. Let's go through this one more time. $32, $33. Okay. Well, it seems to be in order. Let's see. Okay. Well, all the pages are smudged, but I assume that they could be overlaid and tell the full story. I can give you a hint if you want, though it's always more satisfying to figure it out yourself. Yeah. Hmm. All right, let's take the page. Swap pages. Oh! Okay, I literally just noticed the... I just noticed the pattern on the page. Okay. All right, so this is the 8 of hearts. Okay, let's swap it. Okay, let's find where the 8 of hearts goes. Okay, 4 of diamonds. Let's see, it's the 2 of spades. All right, hearts has to be up here. Okay. All right, and this one is the 5 of diamonds, so let's swap that. Okay. I think diamonds were down here. Okay. This is the 3 of clubs. Was clubs up here? I think it was clubs up here. Everything's in order here. Oh, it says everything's in order. Okay. So did I miss anything? Let me make sure I'm good. Oh my god. I haven't gotten a random battle until just now. What is this? Oh, it's a specter. Nice job. Thank you. That that took a little bit longer than it should have, especially considering that I played this a year ago. Or less. Though, to be fair, I kind of barreled through the story the first time. And didn't get, like, really interested in it until the very end. Okay. Everything's in order here. Okay, I'm gonna read this. I think the completed... Let's read the completed book. Does it say? See also books. Okay. Explanations. What was this book? Okay. Is this a bit... Well... I was gonna say, is this a spoiler if I read this? But no. It's just something you would have to manually put together. Okay. This says, this is the story of the three guardians chosen by the queen to rule over the zones, islets of life in the nothingness of this world. The first, Dedan, was tall and short of temper. His firmness of character and his body of steel ensured him supreme reign over his zone. The second, Japhet, was kind and generous, always smiling benign... Wait. Benignantly? Benignantly? I have never heard that. I guess benignantly is the adverb form of benign. Okay. He always went off in all directions, never ceasing to give more security in his subjects. The third, Enoch, was cold and just. He produced a fifth artificial element in his zone, sugar. His people became addicted to this magical substance. They were happy, but disconnected from reality. Arcane legends tell of the queen living by her father's side in the room, engendering the phantoms to destroy a world that they themselves have created. Some say that she is beautiful like the heart of the sun. Others are certain that she is invisible. All of this, evidently, is nothing but unfounded speculation. Okay. Okay, all these books tell a little bit about the lore of this game. And we're going to learn about the other guardians later on. Okay, I've fixed the books. Oh, really? That's good. I'll let you go further up then. That's great. Okay, let's go up to the third floor. Ooh. A save point. Okay. I don't think there's a boss up here, but I'll take a look. Oh, who's this? Who are you? What is that? You're not the judge. The judge? No, no, that is not my name. My name is Japhet. I'm the creator of this city. I'm also the one who leads the phantoms, the royal instruments of my vengeance. You're the leader of the specters? Precisely. They are my arms, sent to me by the queen to restore justice to this zone. You must be very bold to have set foot upon these stairwells. I recognize you in a certain courage, an exceptional trait in this fear-riddled place. However, my vengeance will leave no one unpunished. Therefore, you shall be the first to succumb to the blast of my ectoplasmic army. What? But then I have no need of specters to eliminate a ridiculous puppet in baseball pants. I'll finally get a taste of what's due to me. Okay. What kind of enemy is this? Oh, no weaknesses. That's awesome. Alright, I think this is just a mini boss. So I didn't even notice until now, but there's a health bar under the character's name. So I really didn't need to scan that other enemy for his HP. When your soul is valiant, your arms are made in its image. I must admit that I may have underestimated you. Unfortunately for you, I would repudiate every gentlemanly manner to become the new nemesis. Spectres, come to me. Let us dance together and make the song of the righteous resound. May the torment of men heal the wounds I've been dealt. May your intangible bodies devour the souls for all eternity. Oh, it appears if you use wide angle. Okay, that would make sense. And then if you use the version of wide angle with a crit, it shows the exact HP. Should we do that? 90 of 600. Okay. Okay, I see now. This is all making sense. It's never really that useful, but it is nice. Ooh, we got a new skill. Requisite bracket. Pitiful fool, it is not yet time for me to reveal my true nature. But know that you will soon get what you deserve, you insufferable buffoon. Let's go! We're getting a new add-on. Add-on Omega has joined you. Okay. Okay, I guess I have to go back down. Alright, let's save. Find the judge. Okay. I have to... When I was getting very close to the end of the game, I made this bad habit of hitting escape every like 20 seconds, which spoils the puzzles for you. So I'm going to try not to press that. I found out about the crit wide angle in the end of zone 4? Oh no. I mean, it's not that useful, but it is nice to know about. Are you all right? You didn't get hurt up there? I saw a cat. It's waiting in front of the southern entrance. Okay, let's talk to our buddy. This little, this overworld sprite is very cute. Salutations, my immaculate comrade. May I hope that your journey is unfolding under the most encouraging conditions? We find ourselves subject to much less humidity here. I won't hide how pleased that makes me. The feline race is not so fond of rain. I've heard from an old friend that the shopping mall on the north side of the city has fallen prey to ectoplasmic assaults. Perhaps it will be wise of you to make your way there and illuminate the place with your purifying light. Okay. Okay. Now that I've remembered that I can press escape to immediately know what I'm supposed to do, I'm gonna try not to do that. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna save. Let's see. I played a puzzle game recently that had the option to check solution, and I clicked that button way more than I reasonably should have. Oh my god. Yeah, that would be really addictive. It's not something good to get used to. They added an option to disable the button, which was a lifesaver. Yeah, I would have to do that, or I'd constantly be doing it. Like, basically, anytime you talk to an NPC, you can press escape, and it'll pop up with exactly what you need to do. And sometimes it even tells you the solutions to puzzles, which is lame. Okay. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna end the stream because it's 3:30 in the morning for me. So I'm gonna pause the game here, and I will follow up with this in the next stream, which should be in a couple days. Or maybe tomorrow if I'm not busy. But we'll keep working through this. The game is only 7 hours, but I'm sure if I read through all the text boxes slowly like this, it will take a bit longer. But I appreciate you guys watching. I'll make sure to stream this very soon. Yeah, I gotta go to sleep. Well, I don't need to because it's Friday night, but that would be smart. So, alright, hold on. Since I'm on Twitch also, let me see if anyone else is streaming that I could raid. Marbles on stream. Mega 64 podcast. I probably won't raid anybody. I'd be down to stop by for the next stream. Sweet! Yeah, I'll hopefully be here soon. It'll be around this time, I think. Alright, I need to have like a... I'm ending. Can I like copy and paste this? Hold on. Copy, paste. Oh yeah. This is gonna be my be right back text. Okay, and then I have a starting soon text. Wow, very cool. Alright, well thank you guys for watching. Good to see you, Snaz M. Alright, I'll see you, Vaporstorm. And I'll catch you guys next time. How do I get out of here? Okay, have a good night / day, probably day, wherever you guys are. Peace.